Mr. Chairman, for holding this hearing. And Madam Secretary, thank you for being here. I represent the district in New Jersey where the two tunnels are.
Yeah.
Can you speak into the mic a little bit more?
Where the two tunnels are located, the Lincoln Tunnel and the Holland Tunnel. Obviously, you know they're over 100 years old. And obviously, they were hit very hard by Sandy. We have over 200,000 riders that use these tunnels a day. The Northeast Corridor Commission estimates that the economy will lose about $100 million a day if something happens to these tunnels. You and I were both present when Governor Christie and Governor Cuomo had a meeting with the president regarding the Gateway Tunnel. And everybody there left very enthusiastic. The president seemed to be supported, including yourself, seemed to be supportive of this project. But lately, it seems like this project has come under attack. Let me just state a couple of things. First, rejecting the 50-50 partnership agreement between New Jersey, New York, and the U.S. government. That was an agreement that was done under the Obama administration because of the necessity that these tunnels need to be redone. Then trying to eliminate the capital investment grant funds and trying to eliminate funding for Amtrak. And now there are reports that the president is appealing to Speaker Ryan to pull all the funding for the Gateway Tunnel. I'd just like to know what happened. We left there so enthused. You were enthused. The president was enthused. All of a sudden, this is a project that is not such a priority, especially when there are 52 million people in this region, and it generates about 20% of the economy in this region. So can you give me something that I could be enthusiastic about? Because I really am very disappointed in the president. We go there, and we thought we had something good going.
I'm very glad to answer those questions. Number one, on September 7th, 2017, when this meeting occurred at the White House, we were very polite. We were cordial. There was no commitment at all.
Well, I didn't say
the attendees of that
you were
meeting.
not cordial or polite. And I didn't say there was no agreement. I said everybody left there very enthusiastically.
The attendees of that meeting exited that meeting and spun the results of that meeting as they wanted the meeting to be. There was no commitment from that meeting. As I mentioned, it was a cordial,
so are you telling me
respectful,
now that there's no
courteous
commitment to
meeting.
do this
If I may
Gateway Tunnel?
proceed, because there's been so much misinformation about this, I'm so pleased to be given this opportunity to clarify. Number one, there are these gateway projects. There are 9 of them. They're collectively called Gateway out of convenience, and the total bill is $30 billion. New York and New Jersey are 2 of the richest states in the country.
I know, we
They're
spend a lot
putting
of
in
money
less
for the
than
federal
5%.
government.
They're putting in less than 5% on one and 0 in the other. There's no agreement. There's never been an agreement. Secretary Fox said at a political rally in the heat of the campaign in 2016 that he was going to help. There's no documentation. There's no paperwork. And in fact, there's no pending application. So I don't want to sound hostile, sir.
I have 5 minutes. Madam Secretary, I have 5 minutes. I just want to see if there is some sort of help that we can expect in this region, because these 2 tunnels are 108 years old. And they collapse, the entire country is going to pay a price for this. So I'm just wondering if you support any kind of help for these tunnels.
New York and New Jersey can come up with larger than 0 or 5%.
Well, right now, they were willing to commit 50%
The rest of the money is going to take every other transit project funding from all across the state, all across the country.
It's not going to help us.
This is going to be a heated discussion.
No, this is not going to be a heated discussion. I just want to know what I bring back to my district.
It's going to take money from every other transit project in America.
Okay?
That's just a fact.
We already raised the gas tax 23% to deal with the Transportation Trust Fund. And it's very expensive to go from New Jersey to New York.
Well, there's a lot of misinformation on this. And please understand, New York and New Jersey have got to up their local share.
Thank you.
Gentleman yields back. Mr. Denham is recognized for